the key men would be the centers. Both men have left their mark on Major League Baseball. Bill Russell of the Celtics is the foremost offensive player ever to play the game. Wilt Chamberlain of the Warriors is the #1 offensive performer ever in the game. Whenever these two giants of the game meet, it's basketball on the highest plane. And the collision, 1964, was one of those to remember. Let's recall it together. Wilt Chamberlain here starts the scoring.
And into Chamberlain.
Throughout the contest, these two clubs were really at one another, stealing the ball, swiping at it, executing fast breaks, and tremendous defense showed throughout the ball game.
Because I told him a couple of times, I said, you know, Wilt, I think I'm probably the only person on this planet that knew how really good you were.
Is there anybody comparable to Wilt?
As far as a physical specimen, no. I mean, he played, people don't realize this, but he probably played at about 325.
Chamberlain with the rebound. The basket is good. He was fouled after shooting. Wilt Chamberlain making a great block on this play.
Tall. Strong. Well, most people know there were never 5 guys in the league that outrun him.
Is that right?
Right.
That fast.
Yeah.
Once again, the duel between Wilt Chamberlain of the Warriors and Bill Russell, the Celtics key man, has the fans on the edges of their seats.
Chamberlain with the rebound. Push. Going in. Russell had his hands on the ball, but Chamberlain forced it through. A remarkable shot on a fine defensive play. I noticed you were shaking your head, Freddie Schaus, when Russell partially blocked the shot and Chamberlain forced it through.
He's just so powerful, Marty. We have our own Gene Wiley that's done that several times where Chamberlain is just so powerful. He just comes right down and forces the ball through.
And then he was smart. You couldn't trick him.
He could, when he was with the Lakers, he was the fastest guy up and down the floor, including Jerry West and Baylor. He could have been a tight end.
Again, Boston grabs the rebound, as both clubs have had trouble making the fast break slip. Now, Chamberlain is knocked down by Willie Knowles after a steal, and it'll be the big guy going to the line. Winds up in Rogers' hand. This time, the board foul calls against San Francisco.
Again, Coach Auerbach expresses displeasure.
Now Adel sets Chamberlain up. And Wilt goes on the jump shot to the left. A great play by Chamberlain. Great play by Chamberlain, but it could hurt the Warrior chances as on this play he injures his hand. Throughout the contest, the effects of this injury seem to be quite apparent. It doesn't completely keep him out of action, but it does bother him.
Russell blocking it, the foul call. He's 0 for 4 thus far, and he's 1 for 5.
Could have been he could have been, he was a professional volleyball player. And
the first half, but it sure is in this third quarter. There's Chamberlain underneath, and he dunks it.
He was an unbelievable athlete and really could have done anything he wanted on a basketball floor. He had that kind of physical dominance.
That's Masheri with it. Into Chamberlain. Chamberlain scored.
So I said, Jesus, what am I going to do? I got to show up. The game's on the schedule. I got to play it.
Here's what became the standard wisdom. Wilt was the best all-round talent, certainly for a big man, in the history of the game. The statistics are awesome, but Russell had the knack of contributing better to winning teams.
We lost 4 seventh games by 9 points.
The league's leading scorer banks it in there. His shot goes up and in.
Wilt Chamberlain and his mates know they must stay within striking distance of Boston, or the Celtics will run them right out of the Garden. Chamberlain's unstoppable with his fadeaway jump shot.
There's Chamberlain, he's deep. Let's see what the call is. No basket, a 3-second violation. A 3-second violation, the basket is disallowed. Guy Rogers bringing it up, guarded by Casey Jones. Behind the back dribble again. It's knocked in by Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain Chamberlain gets credit for it.
But I remember how we lost some of those seventh games.
2:25 to go. Rogers missing. Rebound again. The rebound by Chamberlain. 92-89. 2:15 to go.
But forget about the I might have. I'm just saying that because I lost those 4 by 9 points, I don't see where that makes Russell that much better than me or where it should change how people feel about
Guy
me.
Rogers, the Warriors make a strong fourth period comeback.
Chamberlain and the foul is called. 3-shot foul by San Francisco. Phillips to Wilt handles and the basket, with only a short time left to play. Rebound at Chamberlain, 25 seconds. Rogers all the way, 96-95.
Heinzone shoots and misses. On the rebound, Bill Russell scores. 2 foul shots make it 105-99. It's Boston's 6th consecutive NBA title. No team in professional sports ever has won that many consecutive playoff titles before.